Claudia Voma. Don't go anywhere. Our box is too full to give you. Stay tuned as we come back. Let's talk sports.
Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
You are welcome back to today's edition of Sports Box. Remember, Sports Box comes every Monday, 5 p.m., Wednesday, same time, and why not Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. with me and Nguni Sonita. We have a lot to talk about today. Today we'll be profiling one of our own, and why not? He's the captain of Fako United, taking you to the Southwest region, talking about Boya City. Why not? CAF, UEFA Champions League, and a lot more. First, let's go to the captain of Fako United in the person of Ngole Luis Ediage. For Ngole Luis is a rising Cameroonian talent who continues to announce himself as one of the most exciting young prospects in the Southwest region. And why not in the football scene? Following an impressive start to the new campaign, the 19-year-old attacker was on target over this weekend, scoring in the opening fixture of the Southwest Regional League, a performance that underlines his growing influence and attacking threat. Born on November 29, 2005 in Limbe, Ediage is a versatile forward who can operate as an attacker, or why not an attacking midfielder, or on either wings. Despite his relatively modest height of 1.72 meters, he compensates with pace, close control, and shape movements in the third final. He began his football journey with Bestas Academy of Limbe, where he spent 4 years, that is from 2019 to 2023. He captained the side for 2 seasons. During this period, he helped the team secure the Southwest Regional Championship and reached the Easter Cup final, while also featuring in international youth tournaments. His steady rise earned him a place in the Cameroon's under-18 national selection setup, further highlighting his potential at a young age. In 2023-2024 season, Ediage gained valuable competitive experience during a loan spell with Isle of Hope Sports Academy in Limbe, that is in the MTN Elite 2 Championship. He was part of the squad that made an impressive run to the semi-finals of the Cameroon Cup, showcasing his ability to compete at a higher level. Now with Fako United, Ediage is already making an impact with his opening day goal, setting the tone for what we call, or we could be, a breakthrough for the season. A technically gifted and energetic player, he thrives in fast-paced attacking system, combining vision, dribbling, and intelligent link-up play to create a convert chance. With momentum on his side and confidence growing, Ngole Luis Ediage is certainly a name to watch in the Southwest Regional League. That was the profile of the captain of Fako United in the person of Ediage Luis Ngole. And mind you, we have Ediage Luis Ngole in the studio. Welcome, Ediage Luis.
Good evening, Miss Claudia, and thanks for having me here.
You're welcome. You were here last Wednesday, but something happened. We could not finish our discussion, but I guess today we are going to finish that discussion.
For sure, definitely.
With him in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, is the captain of Boya City Football Club, who actually lost in the first game to Option Sports of Limbe in the person of Roland Kache. Roland Kache, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Today we'll be talking about the Southwest Regional League. But before coming to you, let's go to Fako United. Captain, can you tell us a brief history of Fako United and how you got into the team?
I've been with the team for like 2 seasons now. This is my 2nd season with the team.
Okay.
But before then, it was a newly found team about 4 or 5 years back. So they participated at the Fako League. and they played there for a season or two before they were actually qualified for the regional league. So they participated for the regional league for 2 seasons, and last year was my first year with them, and this is the second season with them.
Okay. When you came to Fako United, were you welcomed like in Best Stars and in Isle of Hope Sports Academy, that's ISOSA? Did you have the same welcome experience while with Fako United?
Yeah, I would say so. I definitely felt at home because on previous occasions I've known the president, because he usually participates in other tournaments I've played before. So I know him by name, not actually in person, but he's been someone who has always been in love with football. So when he opened up about the project of Fako United to me and the coaching staff he appointed that period too, so they were interested in me, so I had no choice but to come. And I felt at home from the first day up to date.
Just 2 seasons with them and being handed the captain ban, how did you receive it? Was it out of experience, or was it a discipline, or how is the procedure for you to become a captain that quick with Fako United?
I would say maybe the coach will have to explain that much better, but from my own side I would say I'm sure because of the experience of being a captain before with Best Stars, and a coach that we have there, he's someone that knows me from a long way time. So he said something about being an experienced player and having played at this level for a good period of time. Actually, I'm the assistant captain of the team.
Okay.
I've been captained by Johnny Pufa. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here, so I had to sit up for him. So I would just say the coach choices to choose the 2 of us to captain the team. I would say so.
Okay, coming in just 2 seasons and scoring the opener for Fako United in this year's, that's 2025-2026 season. How did you feel when you celebrated that goal out there on Saturday?
I can say it was a bittersweet memory, like scoring against my previous
Your former team.
Yeah. But it's a feeling that I've had before. It's not the first time. I'm sure this is the 3rd time I'm scoring on the opening day. So I was very happy. But again, it's a team game, and if not for my teammates, I wouldn't be opportune to have that goal that day. So I always give it all back to the team.
Leaving an experienced side, Isle of Hope Sports Academy, and coming back to the regional league, how did you find your teammates when you came? The same maturity, same discipline, or the same flow?
In terms of maturity, I won't say it was the same like the mates I found in Elite 2, but the discipline was always there because Fako United, when we had the coach, he's a disciplinarian, a very strict coach, in the name of Coach Len. So he always tries to put everybody together and to know that the focus is a team spirit, not an individual game. So since then, I think from the discipline aspect, we have been very good, and that is what got me so close to the team.
Roland Kache, Boya City FC. I guess you also tell me you're not the main captain of the team.
Yeah.
Okay, being a captain for Boya City FC, what can you tell us about the team for those who don't know about Boya City?
Boya City, first, I would say it's a very good team.
Yeah, we can get you.
Then, secondly, it's not that long. I don't belong
In the
I played
team.
with Boya City, I think it was at the Fakuli.
Okay.
That was my first team with Boya City.
So you actually helped the team to the regional league.
Yeah.
Alright viewers, let's take a breather. When we come back, we'll talk more about Boya City.
Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality. tips to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Welcome back. We were on Boya City FC with Roland Kache. So Roland Kache was recounting how he actually joined Boya City up to date. Roland Kache, being with the squad that left from Fako League to the Regional League and starting the season, this is not the first season of Boya City participating in the Southwest Regional League. I think it's the second season. So in this second season, what are the things you try to adjust in which you didn't do last season because you guys were newcomers?
Like, as for last season, the team was very good, but this season, a lot of players left the teams, so that the new players.
Why did the players leave the team? Do you have an idea? Was it management issues? They could not meet up with player demands, or is there something more to it?
I think there's something more to it.
That you are not aware?
Yeah.
And why did you stay back in the team? Was it because of the captain ban or because you love the team?
No, I love the team. That was my reason staying back.
Okay. So if you were to be given another chance or a choice to leave Boya City, will you do that?
No.
Why won't you leave the team?
First, Boya City is a place to be. Like, my teammates, they're very welcoming, and the coaches.
Okay. But I see Fon Johnson, your present coach, he came in just this season.
Yeah.
So why was the layout for Coach Tete? Is it because of the national team duties, or they had lapses in his coaching experience with Boya City?
No, I don't think so.
As a captain?
Yeah. Coach Tete is not normally around all the times. That's why they had to brought in Coach.
Yeah, they bring in
Coach Johnson, I think is
Fon Johnson.
Fon Johnson.
Okay. So bringing in Fon Johnson, and compared to the fact that you played under Edwin Tete, if you were to choose between both of them, who would be your favorite coach?
For me, Coach Tete.
You prefer Coach Tete to Coach
I'm really used to Coach Tete.
Okay. Back to you. Diaga Louise Ngole. Coming in the reign of Coach Len Aimé, if you came in the reign of the other coach, do you think you perform the same as a player, the same mentality, or is it that your spirit ties with Coach Len Aimé?
No, I don't think it's a problem of the coach. Hadn't been I came in and there was another coach, I would still put my best as a player then to be left off for the coach to decide on that. But I still believe myself that I will make it. Yeah.
Coming in as a starter while he had a complete team, because if you check the effective of Fako United, it's about 3 teams. But being in the first 11, is it a hard-fought journey or is it grace?
I would say it's a hard-fought journey, because from the onset it was being made to all the players that nobody's position is guaranteed, so we have to fight for our places. And definitely, if I start today and tomorrow I don't perform at the training session, I'm not certain that I'm going to start for the next match. So that always keeps me working hard to always be in the starting 11.
That was it for Fako United FC, and why not Boya City FC present with us here today. Aside that, we still have the continuation of match day 1 of the Southwest Regional League, which is taking place at the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium, where the first game between Sinodev FC and Elexpor just ended, with Elexpor, the visitors, carrying on the day by 2-0 with an opening scorer from Gideon and an on goal from Sinodev side. Today, right now, we have Kamjo Sports Academy logging horns with Talented FC in the same pitch, while at Linde we have Rising Stars, who will be beating their feet with Boya United FC. And tomorrow, Thursday, won't be at the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium, but we are taking you into the University Complex at the UB Field Pitch B, where we will have at 11:30 a.m. Manu FC will be trying their best with Destiny Restoration. And at 1:30 p.m. we have Ates against Dream Soccer Academy, and same pitch at 3:30 p.m. we have Al Jazeera Sports Academy against the newly promoted Mount Cameroon FC. That is the fixtures for the Southwest Regional League for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be giving you back-to-back updates about these fixtures. Without wasting much of your time, we dive straight to the African governing body of football, that is the Confédération Africaine de Football, CAF, which earlier yesterday they came out with a communique from the disciplinary body suggesting or stripping off Senegal of their title and handing it over to Morocco for decisions stated in the rules and regulations of the game in Article 84, where players are not allowed to leave the pitch when the referee hasn't signed or sounded the final whistle. That is an article which many people didn't know about it until the incident of CAF. With me, I had to talk with sports journalist in the person of Eyong Magdela, who actually gave us her own point of view concerning this decision. Before coming to break the yoke, we are going to take a look and listen to what Eyong Magdela Bisong has to say about this ruling.
But I think that this decision really needs to be reviewed, because as it stands now, Senegal is already threatening to take it to the Court of Arbitration for Sports, and Senegal may have a good shout when they reach CAS, because at the end of the day, they eventually played the game, finished the game, and won fair and square on extra time. CAF's AFCON regulation clearly states in Article 84 that if a team withdraws, refuses to play, and within 15 minutes does not show up on the pitch, then they are considered to have forfeited the game and the opponent wins by 3-0. But then the big question is, but before that, rules are rules, accepted. But then the big question is, why forfeit when Senegal eventually finished the game and the referee let Senegal finish the game? If they consumed 15 minutes off the pitch, why then the referee go on with the game? Is it that the referee is incompetent? I would not want to think so, because Shandala is a very experienced and well-known referee. Now, did he not know the rules of the game? Why did he leave Senegal to carry on with the game? Morocco lost the penalty, and then Senegal went on to win on extra time. This definitely meant that they were on track. They were right on track. And today, after 2 whole months, they are being stripped of the title. It raises so much concern, so much questions, and as it stands now, we hope the chaos, it doesn't really escalate, because Senegal is already reacting, Morocco is equally celebrating already their declared victory. I think that the Confederation of African Football really needs to revisit this. It's definitely going to be the start of something we are not expecting to happen to African football.
That was a sports journalist Eyong Magdela Bisong, who gives us her view of the CAF decision stripping off Senegal's title, AFCON title, and handing it over to Morocco. CAF's decision sparks controversy as AFCON 2025 final results overturned. The Confederation of African Football has issued one of the most controversial rulings in the history of African football, overturning the results of the 2025 African Cup of Nations final and awarding the victory to Morocco following disciplinary proceedings against Senegal. In an official statement released after deliberations by its disciplinary and appeal bodies, CAF concluded that Senegal had breached competition regulations during the finale, citing a temporary walkout by players as a decisive act of misconduct. According to the ruling, leaving the pitch regardless of a subsequent return constitutes a forfeiture under the tournament's rule. On that basis, the governing body awarded the match to Morocco by 3-0 scoreline, effectively reversing the initial outcome on the pitch. The decision brings a dramatic end to the weeks of uncertainty surrounding the finale, which had originally seen Senegal emerge victorious after a tightly contested encounter. However, the off-field developments have now taken precedence, with CAF emphasizing the need to uphold disciplinary and respect for the laws governing the game. The decision reflects our commitment to protecting the integrity of African football competition. The statement noted, underscoring that no team is above the law, says Patrice Motsepe. The ruling has, however, drawn mixed reactions across the continent. While Moroccan officials welcome the verdict as a fair application of the regulation, Senegalese authorities have strongly rejected it, arguing that the punishment is disproportionate and undermines sporting merits. The football analysts and stakeholders have also weighed in, with some supporting CAF's strict interpretation of the rules, while others question the precedent it sets, particularly in a high-stakes final where the outcome was already decided on the pitch. Senegal has since confirmed its intention to challenge the decision at the Court of Arbitration for Sports, raising the possibility that the matter could extend beyond CAF's jurisdiction and into international legal arbitration. As the situation develops, the ruling is expected to have far-reaching implications for governance, discipline and dispute resolution within African football, with many observers calling for clearer guidelines to prevent similar controversies in future competition. That was actually for the stripping off of Senegal's title for the AFCON 2025 and handing it over to Morocco. While Senegal does not welcome the decision, there is celebration in Morocco. For in Rabat last night, it was a feast, for they had fireworks out there in Rabat in Morocco celebrating. For Rabat erupts in celebration as Morocco is being awarded a AFCON 2025 title. Scenes of jubilation swept across Rabat late yesterday night after the Confederation of African Football officially awarded the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations title to Morocco, overturning the original result of controversial final against Senegal. Thousands of fans poured into the streets of the Moroccan capital, waving flags, chanting and celebrating what many described as a long-awaited moment of justice. Car horns echoed through the city, while supporters gathered in major squares and along key boulevards, turning the night into a festival of red and green. The decision by CAF's appeal board came after ruling that Senegal had forfeited the final by walking off the pitch during a crucial moment of the match. The result was subsequently recorded as a 3-goal victory in favor of Morocco, handing the host nation its second continental crown. For Moroccan fans, the ruling was more than just a legal victory, it was redemption. Many had left the stadium heartbroken after their loss in extra time, only to see the outcome dramatically reversed weeks after following an official appeal. In Rabat, supporters climbed onto vehicles, lit flares, and sang the name of the national heroes, celebrating a triumph that had eluded the country for nearly 5 decades. The atmosphere mirrored that of a match night victory, with spontaneous gatherings continuing into the early hours of the morning. "This is our trophy," our jubilant fan shouted amidst the celebration. "Football must respect the rules, and today justice has been done." Moroccan football authorities also welcomed the decision, emphasizing that their appeal was not intended to undermine Senegal's performance on the pitch, but to ensure that the tournament's regulations were respected. Despite the celebrations in Morocco, the ruling had sparked outrage in Senegal, where officials had vowed to challenge the decision of the Court of Arbitration for Sports, setting the stage for a potential legal shutdown that could yet reshape the final outcome. For now, however, in Rabat, the mood remains unmistakably celebratory, marking a historic and controversial chapter in African football that will be debated for the years to come. That was a celebration in Morocco's capital city, Rabat, after the news from CAF got to them. Africa is Africa for us. Stay Stay tuned while we go on this break. When we come back, we talk Champions League.
You are instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality. Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality. Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact.
Away from Africa, we can talk Cameroon. Africa, we must talk the world. And we take you to Europe, where we'll be talking about the UEFA Champions League. Yesterday we had 4 exciting games. That is Manchester City back in England against Real Madrid FC from Spain, and why not Arsenal. On the same line we had Sporting and Chelsea, who was humiliated by Paris Saint-Germain at home. First, Gole Luis, Manchester City, Real de Madrid. It was a 5-1 win in favor of Real Madrid. What can you say about yesterday's game and Real Madrid's performance? A club I don't like. And Real Madrid's performance in the Champions League.
The match was very, very interesting and intense as well. Based on the first leg. The first leg was, I think, it was a 3-0 lead from Madrid, and they were coming back to City to play to defend their victory, the last victory of last week. So, well, they knew it was never going to be easy with a City side who was bound on revention. Even though they knew to qualify is going to be very difficult, but at least they had to play and have a victory for their fans. But I was happy we came through, and one of my favorite players, Vinicius, he took over the show yesterday. White House.
Ah, that's the name I was about to say. Yeah. The White House. I can see Kache Roland smiling. Are you a Real Madrid fan?
No.
Why do you keep smiling when we talk about Real Madrid?
No.
How did you see the game of yesterday with that very broad scoreline of 5-1 win over the almighty Ballon d'Or team of England?
The team of England.
Pardon?
The team of England.
They had the Ballon d'Or some few years ago. That is Manchester United. So we call them the Ballon d'Or team of England. So what can you say about yesterday's game against Real Madrid with a very big name with Pep Guardiola and being beaten at home in their own backyard by 5-1?
Yeah. First, I would say Real Madrid is first of all a very good team.
Okay.
Yeah. Then secondly, going to Manchester City, I have to put the blame on the coach.
Why?
Yeah. Look, let me say, for example, can be starting is the comeback, the second leg game. You don't expect. I don't expect to like. What's it called this person?
To start which player?
I can say Mamouche was outside. Then even
most of his key players were outside.
Were outside.
Which ones?
So that's you're saying they had to beat them with that score line because most of their important players we know were outside. Do you buy that idea?
No, I don't think so, because if you look at the 11 that started for City, I think it was strong enough to win the match if they really intended to qualify. I just think with Real Madrid, the Champions League is just like they take it like a bed of roses for them. How do they call them, La Decima or yeah? So I think going into the game they were more confident more than the City team, and the City knew that to overcome the scoreline of 3-0 was going to take a mountain, and it couldn't do that.
But there are other teams who have that comeback. Why would they put in their mind that to beat them in their own backyard and on that same being tough will be a difficult task for them? Is it because of the name? Are they scared of the name? Or are they scared of the titles?
Not so. I just think maybe if you look at the whole of City's season, they haven't been that good. They haven't been that good. So at a certain point, it was always going to catch up with them, and just did yesterday in the Champions League level.
Talking about Vinicius Junior's performance yesterday, I see he exploded yesterday compared to the current La Liga. Can we say he's a Champions League player or he's a player for Real Madrid?
I think he's an overall player because he's one of those players. If the coach has his hands around him and gives him confidence, he's going to express himself much better. And he's always where there's criticism and every sort. So yesterday he had to show himself and to his haters as well, like he always said. I had just one eye on the match because my focus was mostly on the Chelsea Paris match. But so I heard that he had a good performance yesterday.
Okay. That was Ngole Luis supporting his own. Even though I know he's a Liverpool fan, but he talks more about Real Madrid. I don't know why he likes the team though, but I don't like that team. Even Madame Lima Truth, I'm saying I don't like the team. She's looking at me from the audio console. I don't like the team. I'm not being biased, but they hype the team a lot. It pisses me off. Away from that, we see Bayer Leverkusen being humiliated in England by the Gunners. Arsenal by 3-1. We see Roland Kache nodding his head and saying, "Oh no!" But yeah, that's it. They were humiliated. Was it that our very own Kofane could not do the job for Cameroonians, or was it that Arsenal is more than them?
Yes, I would say Arsenal is more than Bayern Leverkusen.
How?
Like this season.
This season? In what way? They don't play in the same league. Leverkusen plays in Germany, that is the Bundesliga, while the Gunners play the English Premier League. We cannot compare those two leagues. Each country has the way they run their leagues. But when we come to the Champions League, we are one. They don't care to know if you have a weaker league. You were champion in your league. So being there, only champions play that. So how can you say Leverkusen was not up to the standard of the Gunners?
When it comes to Champions League, Arsenal is more stronger than Bayern Leverkusen.
In what way?
First, I would say Arsenal has been playing the Champions League more than Bayern Leverkusen.
But we don't look at that in football right now, because like they used to say in pidgin, now all brooms are be all corner for her, but new broom now they reach on that bed. Why would you say that? And so you will say Bordeaux and Glimpse, that is against Sporting. Sporting had to beat them too by 5-3. Would you also say Sporting is more than Bordeaux?
No, that's a different case.
That's Champions League for us. That is Champions League. Gole Luis, do you buy that idea, or usually Champions League is for champions? If you're not ready, don't come.
Yeah.
No, I won't say so, because Bordeaux game gave us a good show before they came to an end yesterday. For the Arsenal match, I just feel like in the beginning of this season in the Champions League, they have been very good. Without even talking about their league, but I think in the Champions League they have been one of the best teams there. Their playing style, and they have experienced players who have played in different teams in the Champions League before, like Zubimendi, and I think that experience counts a lot. That is what had to help them through yesterday. And I'm sure for a long while they haven't lost a home game. So it was going to always work in their favor.
And coming to the most humiliating score, where I had my friends actually go back when Messi was still in Barcelona, screenshotting the score they had with Bayern. That was a few years ago, because it's actually the same score Paris Saint-Germain actually gave Chelsea in England yesterday, like Stamford Bridge. That was a very, very shocking one for me. You can do that to the Nottingham Forest, the others, but not Chelsea. 8-2. 8-2.
That match for Chelsea, it might look surprising, but if you go back to last season, Paris Saint-Germain, they always have a team to start kicking off when it comes to these knockout stages. Just like last season, that's how they started. The group stages, they struggled to qualify, and after that, they put on their A games, and it just started yesterday.
In their last game, we saw them, they were being led, but they did remontada. Is it that being champions last year, are they still giving us a message about this year, like coming back in force to defend that title?
Definitely.
They don't want to be emeritus.
Definitely, like the coach said, they are not competing. He said they are not competing for this Champions League. They are trying to hold it from leaving them, because he feels they already still have it. And if you know better, you can cast your mind back about some months ago in the was it World Club Championship?
Yeah, World Club.
World
Cup Club Championship.
Chelsea gave them a beating of their life, 3-0. So it was kind of like.
And Chelsea still had "I'm the champion of the world" kind of. Roland, do you share the same idea with Luis?
Yeah.
Why?
For me, I think, like they always say, football is unpredictable. Yeah, anything can happen.
But you were trying to defend Arsenal just a few minutes ago. Leverkusen could still beat Arsenal. You still say no, but now you're saying football is. That's a funny one, though.
Goodness, no.
Why? To me, the scores of yesterday, aside from even the Real Madrid game, the scores were very, very shocking to me, because I could not believe that after beating them just 3 goals in Spain and coming to England to score up to 5 goals. When I didn't watch the match completely, because I was trying to go through all the games, but when I saw that score, it was a shameful one for me, especially not with Manchester City. I am not a Manchester City fan, but just the word Manchester, because I'm the other Manchester fan.
I know City had a red card as well, Bernardo Silva. So
yes, but they could still do it
against Real Madrid with 10 players in the Champions League as well.
Of course, I have seen instances with a team of 9 still beating a very good team of 11, depending on how collective the players are.
No,
Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Yes,
no Real Madrid, no Real Madrid.
it's possible. My team can beat them at
Actually,
9.
it's quite possible, but I don't think with Madrid right now.
Why do you think so? But most of their players are injured.
No, I think they just have this cover. Like, even if they take an academy player from Madrid to the first team, they just have that history. It's somehow like a legend. You just know they're going to perform.
Coming back to that discussion of yesterday, we have actually the fixture of today. That is very soon at 6:45. We have FC Barcelona, who will be taking on Newcastle in Spain. And why not, we have FC Bayern, who are coming in with their 16-year-old goalkeeper for this one against Atalanta of Italy. Why not Liverpool FC? We have one of their fans here. Liverpool will be logging horns with my side, Galatasaray, all the way from Turkey. And Tottenham will be ending the day, that is at 9 p.m. with Atletico de Madrid. Before coming back to fights about scores of yesterday, what are your predictions for Barcelona Newcastle? Remember, it's being played in Camp Nou, our home.
I think I'll just give Newcastle a glimmer of hope. I'll say they will take the match to prolongation. I'll say 2-2 draw, 90 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be an open game.
What's your prediction for that game?
Barcelona is going to lead by 4-0.
They are saying something now. You see, Liverpool fans. Okay.
Because I believe that is Camp Nou.
That's Camp Nou.
Yeah.
We don't joke when we are in Camp Nou.
Let's think Barcelona plays a very open game. So
Yes,
it's suitable
but
for
now
Newcastle because they are counter-attacking.
we have everyone. The Lewandowskis, the Rafinhas, the Olmo, the Pedri. We have
Lamine Yamal.
everyone.
And Real Madrid never had all those people there.
We have them. So we are going in. We had a 1-1 draw in England with Newcastle. Now we are in
Yes,
our own
fortunately.
vine. Fortunately, you say. Good. So
Help
they
us
will
on the
come
side.
and respect us now. Let's go. Bayern has an issue in the goalkeeping compartment where we have all three goalkeepers out. And they are coming in with an academy goalkeeper, 16 years old, very young, to the Champions League. And they will be playing against an experienced side, Atalanta. Imagine the Nigerian forward was still there.
The Mola.
I pity the 16-year-old because you know what Africans can do. So what are your predictions for Bayern Munchen against Atalanta?
I'll go for Bayern, say 3-1 victory.
In favor of Bayern.
In favor of Bayern.
Kache.
Me, I'll go for 2-1.
I'm keeping your scores there. After the game, I'll just pick my phone. Hey, Luis, you told me 3-1, but that's not the scoreline. So what do we do? You're owing me. I call you to Roland. You said 2-1 in favor of Bayern. Now, Atalanta carried the day. So what are you giving me in return? Since you didn't give me the right score. Okay. Almighty Liverpool. Almighty Liverpool of Ngole Luis. Logging horns with my own team. From a country I love so much. Turkey. Galatasaray of Victor Osimhen, and why not our very own Gabon international Fermin, and why not the Barish? I don't want to call the other names. There are a lot of them. They are my people. What is your prediction? Liverpool, Galatasaray.
Liverpool 3-1.
Oh,
Sorry. 3-0.
in favor of
Liverpool. Never walk alone.
with this night. You walk alone in the darkness.
I think at Anfield the heat will be too much for Galatasaray to.
Is that what you think?
Resist, yeah.
Why was that hit not in Turkey at Rams Park?
Because I'm sure after Liverpool fans, Galatasaray are the best when it comes to support. But today they won't be able to support.
Mind you, Turkish citizens are all over the world.
Let's watch and see them.
Good. Kache.
For me, I'll go for a 2-2 draw. 2-2.
Prolongation.
Yeah.
Never.
Why do you say never?
Never.
So Liverpool cannot be held in their own home soil.
It can
that is,
happen, I guess.
in Anfield.
It can happen. I just feel maybe they are too experienced in this situation.
Why?
I've seen on previous situations and with Liverpool, they have come back in so many occasions. So I just
Your
feel
coach
this
left
one
you.
will not be the first. One will not be the first. Galatasaray won't be able to resist.
Why are you saying which players are so extraordinary to shut down our own African best, I can say?
Let's just say Mo Salah with his experience is going to give his best today, and I'm expecting some fireworks from Soboslai. I'm sure you know him.
Okay, so Van Dijk will kill somebody today.
Van Dijk can still come out with some goals. Even
Alisson.
Konate.
And the goalkeeping compartment, are you
We
sure
have
he will
Alisson,
keep up
so-
to the hits of Victor Osimhen?
Why not? Alisson is a top-class goalkeeper. I'm sure today won't
We
make
have
any
seen
difference.
top-class goalkeepers concede the goals you cannot imagine. Let me not call names. It's a bad one.
I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that today is not going to happen that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, should we support Liverpool today, or should we support Galatasaray? If I come to you, your Liverpool supporter.
I will definitely support Liverpool. I don't care who you support.
Who are you supporting today?
Galatasaray.
Oh, captains and loggerheads. Okay, we have Tottenham Hotspur against Atletico de Madrid of our very own Nigerian international.
That one I think is a no-brainer. Atletico will go through.
Why do you think so? That's going to be played in England.
I think Tottenham have a lot to think about now, especially their league form. They are hoping not to drop to be
The Champions
relegated.
League comes with a lot of surprises.
I'm just saying because based on how the club is being run now, their main focus is not to go for relegation. I don't think going so far in the Champions League is a bonus for them, but it's not their main focus right now.
Why do you think so? Maybe like what they show us in the league could not be the same thing in the Champions League. So why would you say going that far, that's to the semis or the quarterfinal, it's not their preoccupation?
The first leg ended 4-1, right? 4-1. I just think that's too much of a heavy score for Tottenham to overcome. Atletico being Atletico and how good they are defensively. It's going to Tottenham will have to climb a mountain just to achieve qualification.
Okay, that was it for the Champions League, and we want to thank our guests who are here today. Want to thank Ngole Luis for making it out here today. Thank you very much for coming, Luis.
Thank you, and I hope to come again.
You will always come. The door is always open at Royal Television. We also want to thank the captain of Boya City FC, Roland Kache. Roland Kache, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
That was it for Sports Box, from the local level to the regional level, up to CAF, and why not to the UEFA Champions League. With me, your host, I remain Kusona Claudia Voma. See you on Friday, same time for Sports Box.
Fluence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch, interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now.